Salam sejahtera to Dr. Siti Atika. I would like to introduce my group member, which is No Atika S54766, Intan S55421, and Nurul Suada 55788. And my name is Chong Wenken S55189. Today, we would like to present our process assignment from our first meeting to report assignment.
Okay, let's we talk about the first our meeting. There's our meeting on 15 March 2020 in KSSM in 9:30 p.m. That we have the assignment and understand that assignment was given. We also discussed the assignment. We give the part. Everyone get the part. Thinking that question we need to ask in process interview.
Write down all the
Yeah.
questions in a piece of paper, and Nurul Suhaida key in all the questions, and me separate all the questions in all the content between the content, and Nurul Adika will go for the interview. Then let Nurul Adika discuss how she go interview.
Okay, thank you, Chong. Okay, the company that we choose is Go Trend Global Ventures dan Berhad that stayed in Bukit Mertajam, Pulau Pinang. We choose the company because we think the company is suitable for our assignment, and I was assigned to interview the owner, that is Encik Hasdi bin Saidin, because I'm from Pulau Pinang. But because the COVID-19 and MCO, I can go home and I start at College Kediaman. So I can do the interview. Okay, when this happened, I had to use another way to get the info. So I decide to get the info about the company, about the supply, about their raw material, and about their product on call. I I just call the owner to get everything about the company and the factory. So I decide to call the owner on Friday at 4:30 p.m. When I call the owner, the conversation is a little bit interrupt because the line is not okay, right? That time. So because the interrupt when I call the owner, I decide to use the another method, that WhatsApp, to get the info. Alhamdulillah, the owner is a good cooperation to me to get the info and reply all my chat, all my message, um, to give me more info about their company and their factory, and about their suppliers, about their raw material and everything. So what I feel right now, really hard to do the assignment because I must to interview the owner, use a WhatsApp and a call. It's really hard, and um, I not prefer the. I not really like to go the online conversations. I prefer to face interview. So when this happens, I have no choice, and I must to do the online conversations. Okay, after I get all the informations from the owner, I give all the information to all my group members through the WhatsApp, so they can use the information to do the assignments.
Yeah, thank you, Adika.
So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, then for the Gamba interview, this is all the evidence. We interview the food shop factory. for all the information we get. Now we would like to present our report assignment. First, the company background and so on. Tika?
Alright, the background of company is the company is made the Sayu Pucuk, a legacy since the late 90s. And the owner is Hasti bin Saidin. The company is runs a soybean based food that is Sayu Pucuk. So the strengths of company is made from halal ingredients. Their strength of company and their strength of product is made from halal ingredients, has a clean factory, use a high quality raw material. For example, soybean imported from United States and Canada to produce the better quality of a Sayu Pucuk. And number 4 is affordable price. Um, and number 5 is receive the high demand from all over states. In Malaysia include Sabah and Sarawak. And number 6 is they use a good packaging system. Okay, next is weakness. Weakness that the company have is do not have a halal certifications, because when I asked the owner why, because they tell me the halal certificate is really hard to get it. And number 2 is can produce only 4,500 pieces or pack of Sayu Pucuk a day, just 4,500 pieces a day. Number 3 is the company has a small factory. All right. Next is opportunity. Opportunity that company have is can produce a variety of soybeans product like tempeh or tofu. So number 2 is able to become the largest produce of Sayu Pucuk in Malaysia to and overseas like Indonesia, Singapore, and Brunei. And number 3 is able to open a new factory in industry area, because they want to compete with a large company that produce food product. And the lastly is the threats. The threat that company faces is have another factory produce the same product that is Sayu Pucuk. And number 2 is they faces the spread of the COVID-19. They can open their factory and they can do the process. So the demand of customer and the request of customer is not to fulfill. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Second, supply strategy for Intan.
Okay. My part is supply strategy. Every company have their strategy to achieve their goals and their objectives. So Sayu Pucuk Factory have used several major supply strategies such as competitive edge strategy. Number 2, assurance of supply strategy. Number 3, supply chain support strategy. Number 4 is environmental change strategy. And the last is cost reduction strategy. I also do purchasing decision which is make or buy, insourcing or outsourcing. Um, Pucuk factory use make because they make Sayu Pucuk in their factory, and they buy the raw materials, technology, knowledge, skill is outsourcing from another company. So the raw material that used in Canada and US. So they have their quality. They have their quality using that soybean. That's all from me.
Yeah. The fourth part is supply requirement. Discuss what the supply requirement have to consider of owner of Sayo There are five requirements. There is quality, quantity, delivery, price, and service. These five requirement is important for order the raw material from supplier. Like the quality is important because all the soybean have to ensure that is no coloring or the best quality is ordered from the supplier to produce the food as fresh every day to all the customers. Then the quantity also is important because every day have to ensure that all the quantity is enough to produce all the quantity of soybean is enough to produce the food. And because 4,500 pieces of food have to produce per day, so the quantity inventory of soybean is very important. So the owner of Futo have to consider the quantity is enough. Then the delivery service, because every day have to produce the Futo to customer as fresh, and owner of food Sayo Futo have to ensure that delivery of soybean is every day, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is on time to delivery to factory. Then the price is every buyers have considered the best price from supplier and the fair price from suppliers. So price decision is um, more difficult to consider from the owner side of Fuzo. Then the service if have the bad quality of soybean, so the buyer have to return to supplier so to change the good quality soybean. So the supplier have to ready for the service is good returning. So this five supply requirement is very important to make decision for all the soybean. Then the supplier selection and evaluation also is important because have a good supplier, you can make a good quality of the product for your own factory. Thank you. This is my part. Then the next part is managing cost and negotiation. Nurul Shwada.
Thank you, Tucha. Okay, my name is Nurul Syahada. First, I will describe about managing costs and negotiations. For Sai Pucuk Hasti, it used soybeans that imported from two countries that were US and Canada. Second, the cost of soybeans are different between each other. For example, for US soybeans, it costs RM 180 ringgit for 50 kg, while Canadian soybeans cost RM 87 ringgit for 30 kg. Lastly, Sai Fuchuk demand is very high from all over the country, including Sabah and Sarawak. Each delivery uh, will be charged. Next is SOP. For Sai Fuchuk Hasti, if you are a wholesaler or retailer, you are required to sign a term of agreements. Second, For the shopper who want to buy sayur pucuk directly from the plant or for safe pickup, they need to make an appointment or reservation before coming pick up at the factory. Lastly, the truck should not be mixed with any other product or food and always in the dry condition. This is to prevent the sprout of changing its color, texture or smelly. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for our group member. Okay, let me summarize the presentation, which is what we are learning from this report assignment is how the process of pucuk is going, how we cooperation with each other to complete the whole assignment. Let's thank you to Dr. Siti Atika.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Bye bye.